viral video showing an accused shoplifter shocked to learn that she may face a felony charge for theft. The Southern California Police Department is now reminding folks about the new Prop 36 law that cracks down on low-level theft. Matt Finn live in Los Angeles to explain all of this. Memo to shoplifters. You can now be prosecuted.
What a video this is finna be. Shout out to them beautiful patriots around the world, my brothers and sisters. Yeah. California. What do y'all think of California? Comment down below. Yeah. People just grab and go. You know, they grab and just walk out. You know, nice, calm, and proud. It says, did I go over $950? You know, who would have thought that not punishing theft would lead to more theft? Who would have thought? You know, I think that Gavin Newscum, that fella there, they said he wanted to vote on this in two or three more years, in 2026 or 27 or something. I don't know, but they ought to walk him out in handcuffs too. I'm being real now. They ought to walk him out with his hands behind his back. Yeah, unbelievable, man. It is ridiculous, man. You know, especially in these blue areas, they ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. You know, no accountability, just grab and walk out. You know, thieves. You know, soft on crime policies would lead to increase on crime. It's just crazy, man. It really is. And but let's get into this, y'all. Shout out to them Patriots. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I love you guys, man. You know, but it's a crime to steal. Imagine that. You know, common sense, huh? Common sense. Yeah. But let's check this out. Shoplifters got something coming, huh? Y'all seen those viral videos? People just, I mean, just walking out nice and proud, you know, with.
And that's right, John. And you know, here in California, we've reported on countless cases of brazen theft, shoplifting with no significant consequences. But last month, California voters overwhelmingly approved the new law, Prop 36, which rolls back criminal justice reform policies that critics say led to overwhelming crime. Police and prosecutors now have more leeway to charge crimes as felonies. Like this video from Seal Beach in Orange County. 3 women walk into an Ulta beauty store and then a Kohl's, casually stealing whatever they want, not even trying to conceal some of their stolen goods. Even after leaving the stores, the women, they're in no rush, but are surprised when Seal Beach police run up on them, and after a short chase, they arrest the thieves. Take a listen here as a police camera captures 2 of these young women talking about their shock that they were arrested for a felony.
That's a felony? New laws. Stealing is a felony. And this is Orange County. They don't play.
The 3 women were booked into an Orange County jail on charges of grand theft, conspiracy to commit a crime, and resisting arrest. Now, yesterday in Baker's...
I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah, you got to put your hands behind your back. That's what them beautiful patriots say. That's what we say, y'all. Say it loud and proud. You got to put your hands behind your back. Yeah. I know times is tough. And we know some of y'all, especially those young thotties that we just seen, they went out and voted for Kamala. That's them Kamala voters. Yeah, that's them Kamala voters in there stealing. I know it. Yeah. That's them Kamala voters in there stealing. Them Biden voters in there stealing. I don't feel bad for you. Sorry, I don't feel bad for you Biden and Kamala voters going in there stealing. Yeah, you see what's happening right now? Yeah, they in there stealing. Thieves, not alleged shoplifters. Thieves.
Bakersfield, California, Dustin Towery pleaded not guilty to stealing 2 scooters from a Target store. Before Prop 36, Towery could only be charged with a misdemeanor, but now the DA can and did charge.
And he know he went in there and stole them scooters. He know what he did. He know what he did. You know he went in there and stole them scooters.
Charge this man with a felony, in part because he had 6 prior convictions for stealing and a history of skipping out on court appearances.
Had it been before the passage
And then you got a terrible resume to go along with it. You got a terrible track record to go along with it. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself.
of Prop 36, he would have been given, if caught, which he resisted arrest, but if caught, he would have been given a citation and a promise to appear. Now, because of the voters, this man is in custody and can't steal again, at least for a while.
And because of that man's criminal past, the judge ordered him held in jail without bail. Again, something that would not have been possible just a few weeks ago here in California. John.
It's a whole new world out there. Matt Finn for us from Los Angeles. Matt, thank you.
Police in California releasing this video of 3 suspected shoplifters who were shocked to find out after their arrest that stealing in the state is now a felony thanks to the new Prop 36.
I just still can't believe shoplifting is a crime. Shoplifting is a crime. I didn't know it was a crime. I didn't think it was a crime. Boy, they killed me, man. But I ain't surprised. You know, you look at all these blue areas, and you see why California, a lot of them counties started to flip, gone red. Yeah, it's a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace what is going on in California, and they ought to walk him out of there with his hands behind his back. He's a disgrace too. All the just man, I tell you. California ought to be ashamed of itself, man. You know, ought to be ashamed of itself. You know, but good for those Californians who voted down on these thieves, criminals, walking in, and they walk in there smiling. You know, it done got so bad they don't even try to hide it. They just pick up the item and walk out. Walk out. You know. Yeah.
6 law that went into effect last week.
That's a felony? New laws. Stealing is a felony. And this is Orange County. They don't play.
Orange County, California District Attorney Todd Pritzker joins us now. So Todd, I think it's great to see that criminals are now finding out the hard way that previous behavior is no longer going to be tolerated.
It's a bunch of criminals out there that need to be held accountable. We know it, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. If you know there's a bunch of criminals that need to be held accountable, hit that like button. It's a lot of them. You know, and we're gonna have a good old laugh, especially these next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, it's a bunch of, we gotta do a bunch of cleaning up, man. It's a bunch of people need to be held accountable. It's a bunch of criminals out there. Yeah, they got to put their hands behind their back. Yeah, not just these shoplifters. It's a bunch of criminals out there.
You know what's great about that video is the woman that is speaking on screen on the right, she's on probation to our county for stealing last year. But when she gets in the car this time thinking there's no additional consequences, she's explaining, right? Oh my God, it's a felony to her friend who obviously was clueless. And now she's looking at not only a felony, both of them, but the one on the right who's speaking is also looking at a probation violation. The good news is the message is out that in my county, where I'm the district attorney, we're the 6th largest DA's office in the country. We don't play, okay?
We don't play.
What's great, and the message is, getting around, LA County and my county, we touch here in California. We share a border, and we just got a new DA in Los Angeles. And I'm telling you, Nathan Hochman, he doesn't play either. Mm-hmm. San Francisco, we got a new DA. Oakland, we're getting a new DA. So we're changing the landscape in California, even though our governor, Gavin Newsom, and our state legislature, they don't get it. Yeah. They still play, we don't play.
So, Todd, also voters in California recently just got fed up with all these smash and grabs, crime everywhere as a result of a lack of serious consequences for rampant shoplifting. I mean, Prop 36 passed in every single California county. And as you say, the governor he was against the proposition passing, but the people really wanted some severe changes when it came to what was happening in California. How is this proposition going to help you clean up the crime that's been happening all over the place?
Well, it gives us the ability to charge people with prior convictions, as we saw with the Fresno case. Somebody who had prior convictions before would just get another misdemeanor, never show up. I mean, never take it seriously. So we have the ability to charge felonies for repeat shoplifters. We can accumulate the dollar amount for repeat thefts by an individual, so we don't have to wait for it to hit 950. We can use all of their open cases against them to add up to the cumulative 950. For drug dealers, we can charge felonies. For individuals who use drugs with repeat offenses, we have the ability on smash and grabs to charge when there's two or more individuals, like in the case in the video. They come in and they commit a smash and grab. We can charge them with a new crime. And we have the advisement on hard drugs, Alexandra's Law. So if you are a seller of drugs and you kill somebody, we can charge you with murder. The fact of the matter is, in Orange County, not only do we not play, but unlike Mary and Joseph during Christmas, we have room at our inn. We're one of the few counties that has plenty of jail space, and there's going to be 2 doors offered to individuals like these 2 women in the police car. You either go into treatment, you go into a program where you're going to work on your drug issue or your theft issue or whatever, or you're going to jail. So we're going to try to be compassionate and understanding, but at the end of the day, we are going to finally get back accountability for these kinds of illegal acts in California.
I think business owners and citizens in California will be relieved that some deterrence is being restored. So we'll see what the result is of that.
Just remember, Katie, we don't play.
You don't play. You got to put your hands behind your back. Y'all know how we say it, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I keep telling y'all, man, life is all about your decisions. Decisions come with consequences and rewards. And there's a bunch of them that have been getting away scot-free. It's a bunch of them that have been getting away scot-free. Now, there is some sad stories of people that just don't have nothing and they're struggling. They're homeless. They're going through it. And I feel for those people, man. There's some people that have to make decisions where they just, I ain't eating in 6 days. I feel for those people, man. And we try to help out those people. We donated to those people. We've donated to the families that are struggling, on this channel. But there's some of y'all that are just full blown criminals. See, y'all need to put your hands behind your back. I'm sorry, And then someone walking there and they walking there smiling and committing these acts. And they can pay for it, and they got money in their wallets and their bank accounts. Yeah, an absolute disgrace. But nothing new. Nothing. This is one of these common sense things that we clearly it's a disgrace, man. Especially with states like California. Common sense. Is far gone, but. We'll see how this thing plays out, man, because common sense is back. And we also got some bad news with coming up in our next video with Gavin Newsom and mass deportations. So make sure y'all come and check that out. I love y'all. Shout out to them Patriots. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.